Last year, he was an all-star. This year, he's just been recently demoted to the bullpen. What is going on with Mets David Peterson?
Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets.
What is going on, Grand Central Mets? This is Jeff, and we got one of the newest YouTube channels out there for the New York Mets. So if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and like button, and as well as that notification button. Let's dive in to David Peterson. News outlets yesterday has reported that Sean Manaea has replaced David Peterson in the rotation for the New York Mets. Like many teams that were expected to be great this season, the New York Mets are sitting in the bottom of the basement, last place. A lot of things have not been going on just right for them. Offensive woes, pitching woes, and even a David Peterson woe. David Peterson is a big lefty, 6'6", weighing 240 pounds. Peterson is a homegrown talent for the New York Mets. He was drafted in the first round of the 2017 draft. Here's a little fun fact. Peterson was drafted by the Red Sox in 2014 out of high school. Didn't sign, of course, but moved on in 2017 after completing some college in Oregon, and then eventually drafted with the Mets on the first round. So what is going on with David Peterson? Is he going to be in the bullpen temporarily, or is this going to be a permanent fix? Currently, he has a lot of issues to work on, and his line shows what these issues are. Peterson is currently sitting at a 3-5 record, an ERA of a 5.57, and a bloated whip of a 1.67. A lot of his issues right now are mechanical and as well as mental. And the mental part goes along with the mechanical stuff, because if things are just not working the way you want it to, it will get to your head. Trust me. Peterson right now is having troubles with his fastball, and he has publicly acknowledged this. Command has been the biggest culprit this season. The inability to find the strike zone, producing a hell of a lot of walks. In fact, with 53 innings pitched, he has surrendered 66 hits and 23 walks, which shows why he's got this bloated whip. And because everything is probably getting to his head out of frustration, he's also making a lot of mistakes on the field, defensively and mentally. Simple plays. He's looking like a little leaguer out on the field, very lost. There is hope, though, that Peterson can hopefully change things around by doing so inside the bullpen. He is slated to become a free agent after this season. He's only 30 years old. So if he's looking for a nice, good contract, now's the time for him to start turning things around. Mets bullpen is one of the strongest points already. You've got Devin Williams as a closer, Luke Weaver as the setup role. You've got Brooks Raley and as well as AJ Minter. So David Peterson's role inside the bullpen, I expect it to be multiple innings, such as if a starter can't go deep into a game for whatever reason, injury, poor performance, David Peterson is going to be that long relief person. Mets bullpen this season has been used a lot. With the starting pitching not doing so great, offensive just not producing, the Mets had to turn to their bullpen, almost just like the Red Sox had to at the beginning of their season, and got heavily used. Well, Peterson can find a way to get his command together. He's going to be very useful, if not very dominant, in this role in the bullpen, in which this is something that the Mets need. And it gives a little bit more relaxed time for their closer and as well as setup man. At the end of the day, the jury's still out there on how he's going to perform within this new role. You, as the viewers, I'd like you to take a moment down below in the comments. Let me know what you feel about Peterson's new role. Do you think it's just going to be temporarily or a permanent fix? And if it's going to be a permanent fix, do you think his arm is going to be the saving grace for the back end of that bullpen? So this way they're not taxed out like they have been for most of this season. Looking forward to your comments. This is Jeff with the Grand Central Mets. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.